fam. So today I'm so excited because Emily Noel 83, who I love, who I have watched for years, who recently did the sweetest video and mentioned me in her video, and I literally wanted to just jump up and down with excitement because I felt like, holy moly, she actually watches me. That's amazing. Like, she said the nicest things about me. Anyway, it's really cool when like people that you've watched for years that you look up to know you're alive. It's like, it's like, it's so exciting. Anyway, she has come out with her own eyeshadow palettes. Well, technically one is like a face eyeshadow palette with Makeup Revolution, and they are so beautiful. And she recently just reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if she could send me something out that she was working on. And I was like, what is it gonna be? I was so excited. And then it came yesterday and instantly I was like, I have to do a look with this. These are available at Ulta. This is $20, guys. $20 for a full palette. This is what the box looks like. This is the actual palette. It is huge. It has a fabulous mirror. It's ginormous. Like, you just need this on travel and there you go. You don't need to pack a huge mirror. Normally I have to pack my big old mirror and it's just ridiculous. It takes up so much room. So like, look at this. Don't mind my mess. And then you have all of these shades. There is a nice mix of mattes as well as like shimmery colors that end up looking foiled on your lids. They're amazing. Oh, we're currently out of stock of this item. Is there somewhere else you can have it? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So there's a mix of matte, satin, and shimmer shades. So we have the cream, which is a white cream matte finish. Midwest, which is a light tan matte finish. Oh, heavens! Which is a beige cream satin finish. Cupcake right here, which is a peach satin finish. Hobby, which is a light brown matte finish. Dues Paid, which is a red brick matte finish. Love Tons, which is a plum matte finish. Laugh Cry, which is a blood orange, and that is a matte finish. Prayer, which is sepia brown matte finish. Eve Rose, which is a light lilac with a gold shift satin finish. Pizzazz, which is a maroon purple shimmer finish. Cheer, which is a maroon matte finish. Grateful, which is a lime green shimmer finish. Belle Violet lavender shimmer finish. Family, deep purple matte finish. Heartbeat, which is a chestnut shimmer finish. Good Vibes, which is a rich copper shimmer finish. Capricorn is mocha brown satin finish. Top Story is a gold shimmer finish. Corduroy is an emerald green matte finish. Side Hustle is khaki green with a gold shift shimmer finish. I don't know how you say this one. Is it Peefy? Peefy? Pi-Fi? Not really sure. Plum purple matte finish. Apartment is a wood brown matte finish. And Dark and Early is a black matte finish. I don't know why I feel like emotional. I just got like a little shiver tingle up my spine. But I'm really happy for her because she's such a good person and she deserves this. For me, when something like this happens to someone who I feel is so deserving and has put so much time and effort in, then it makes me feel so good to know that like people like her are being recognized and are being given such wonderful opportunities because she truly deserves it. And I'm so excited for her. And I'm so excited that she reached out to me and asked if I could try out her product. Like, I literally am getting like little goosebumps everywhere. I don't know why. I feel so like, I just feel so excited for her. So I am so happy about this palette. So today I have to tell you the other one. I'm sorry, I got all on a rant. I got all excited about Emily and me being all freaking sappy, emotional. Let's get into business now. This one is $15. $15. So this one is a face and eye palette. Let's see if this one's sold out. I don't know if there's, oh, it says this, we're out of stock as well. It says email when we are in stock. So I'm assuming it's gonna come back. You go, Emily. Woohoo! Beautiful colors. The colors that she chose, oh, I love. And then this one's, again, good size mirror, slightly smaller. Courage, medium brown bronzer and contour shade. It's matte. Joy is a peachy pink blush matte finish. Gratitude is a creamy highlight satin finish. Kindness is a cream translucent powder. Oh, okay, so that's a powder for your face. Then we have Honesty over here, which is a blush peach satin finish. Then we have Passion, which is a dark brown with a red shimmer. Peace, which is a peachy nude with a matte finish. Faith, which is a warm brown matte finish. Hope, which is a fudge brown matte finish. Okay, I'm really hungry now. and then Love, which is a cream matte finish. I will leave the links down below. If I can find it, if it's still available, I'll link it down below. I'll link it down below anyway, so if you can get on the email list, then you can get notified when it is in stock. I will be putting that on my face today. That's the look that I'm currently wearing. You'll see me applying it, just kind of my thoughts and how I created this look with those palettes. Let's go ahead and get into the actual demo. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do like this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Also, I will leave Emily's channel down below. If you guys haven't subscribed to her yet, you guys absolutely should. She's amazing. She's just so sweet. I know you guys are gonna love her. She just is very like lighthearted. She doesn't take things too seriously. I just feel like she's a really good person, and I feel like that shows in people's videos. Definitely go and check her out, and then I will leave these items linked down below. You guys will see as I'm doing the tutorial like how amazing the quality of these shadows are. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy. First of all, how gorgeous is the packaging? Oh, I knew I liked her. I just think that her packaging is beautiful, and when you open up the actual palette, it's like this really gorgeous light pink, kind of like a lilac-y pink, and the rose gold writing in like a really pretty like metallic. It's just so beautiful, and the signature, like I love mixing regular with like cursive and flowy. I just love the way that looks. And then when you open it up, it has a ginormous mirror, which is great. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce on into this contour shade. This is called Courage right here, and it looks like it's a nice color actually. The only thing is my brush is so massive that I feel like I'm trying really hard not to get into the blush, but that's because I have a ginormous brush. Okay, so that's a really good color actually. I thought it was going to be a bit too dark, but it's looking really good. It's like a nice amount of warmth, but it's not orange. I feel like this bronzer color is great though. You don't need a whole lot, like it really does go a long way. Okay, so the blush color, like a really pretty kind of peachy shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into that. That's called Joy. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. This is a little darker than blushes that I usually go for. I go for more kind of like, I would say, I don't wanna say neon, but like brighter, kind of peachy coral colors, whereas this one is a little bit more of a kind of like, almost like a peachy terracotta. So it is a little bit darker than what I go for, but I think it's got a really nice kind of peachy warmth to it. Almost like a sun-kissed peachy glow. It is matte. I'm not seeing any shimmer. Or is there? Oh, I'm sorry, there's tiny little sparkles in there. So now we're gonna go ahead and spray the face. I always spray my face before I do my highlight. This is the Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating and Plumping Makeup Fixing Spray. Again, really beautiful packaging. And I'm just gonna shake that up. Oh, that has such an interesting smell. What is that smell? I know that smell. It's like some kind of, what is that stuff called? My nanny has these really strong cough drops. They're called like Fishmonger's Friend or something like that. Fisherman's Friend. They smell really strong. That's what this smells like. It's just like a weird, yeah, it's like medicinal. Oh, it's just like those cough drops, I feel like. Strange smell. I can't say I love the smell. It smells like some kind of medicine that my nanny has used. It's either, oh, is it oh, what is that stuff? It's like that you put on cuts. Is it Salvon or something like that? I don't know what it's called, but that smells quite strange. But the mist was nice. It was very like fine. I did get a bit in my mouth, and now it tastes a bit yucky though. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to highlight. So there's this color down here called Gratitude, and it's kind of like a swirl of like a nudie shade and then like a really pretty champagne-y cream. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh, it's nothing like what I expected. There's a little bit of an opal kind of tint in there. It's going on the skin beautifully. It's really, really fine, but that is beaming. Like, look how pretty that is. That's really beautiful. It does a really good job of like brightening because it has that kind of purpley opal tint to it. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that on my nose just because it is quite opal. This is called the Face Quad Ignite. It has 4 highlighting powders. Oh, these ones might be a bit warm. Let me see. I have another palette, Incandescent. And this one is also a Face Quad. Oh yeah, this is definitely a little bit lighter. I think I'm going to go back and forth between the two, like the pinky one and the white one. And we're just going to go ahead and add that. Oh, that was intense. Okay, that was really blue. If I just add a little bit more rose and gold to it, it'll calm it down. Okay, I have like such a little button nose right now. Look at that. And then I think out of the other one, I'm going to take this kind of like golden-y color and I'm going to put that up here on my brow. Oh, what did I just do? Just got the darkest one. I just want to try a little peek of this. Can we just do a little peek of this one? It looks so pretty. I am going to take my brush and just kind of like calm down my nose because right now I'm like I'm beaming. That highlighter was intense. I will say it really brought my nose and made it look like really nice and upturned, which is awesome, but it seems like once it's on there you can't really get it off. So that's okay. My nose is just going to be extra beaming today. That blush mixed with the highlight in Emily's, is it the Needs palette? Yeah, the Needs palette is gorgeous. I mixed this peachy color on top of that blush and then it kind of just blended into the highlight and it's so beautiful. I'm going to do a little bit of baking just because I feel like on the lower part of my face there's a little bit of kind of like a not the greatest line. I don't have a problem baking down here, but underneath my eyes, I just feel like it doesn't look as good. We'll let that sit while I'm doing the eyes. So I am gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I do wanna open up this beauty. So this is the Emily Edit the Once palette. The first one was the Needs palette. So this one is quite a lot bigger. It's that really gorgeous light peachy nude. Again, it's exactly what it looks like on the actual box. And it's so beautiful. And the mirror is massive. Like this would be the best thing to bring on with you if you were on a trip because then you'd have a huge mirror that's just standing up for you. We have all of these gorgeous shades right here. So I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between the two palettes. I think the first color I'm gonna take is Oh Heavens, which is this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that right underneath my brow bone, because it does have a bit of a glow to it. And we're just going to use that to highlight. I like a good glowy brow. So next, I think I'm going to go into this, the Needs palette, and I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called Peace. It's kind of like a nice, like camel tan. And it is matte. I'm going to put that into my crease and that's just going to be our first transition shade. It's nice because it's really light and kind of like a tan peach color. If you want to do like a really natural eye, wow, this is blending out really nice, then it's great to just kind of like give you a little bit of definition in your crease, but it's also really great to work up if you are going to be building the eye. It gives you just a little bit of definition, but nothing too major. Okay, I really like that. That's a good color. Next, we're going to go into this color right here, which is called Faith. This is like a really nice matte, kind of like a warm brown, I suppose. Great colors for fall. You guys know these are just my colors anyway. I love them so much. These are blending out beautifully. They're really nice to work with. The mattes are really nice and pigmented, like they're blending in so effortlessly. And I feel like they're quite creamy in a way. Like obviously they're a dry shadow, but the way that they're blending out is just so like creamy and like rich. Like I don't feel like I'm getting a bunch of like dry powder flipping off everywhere, if you know what I mean. Flicking off, I tried to say. It's nice because a lot of the time, like when I start to do like smokier eyes, when I'm building up a lot of color, I get a lot of like pieces of powder flicking off into my eye, and then that makes my eye bother or bothers my eye. And so this is nice because I feel like once you get it on your lid, like it sticks really well, and then I'm not getting all these little flecks of powder flicking in my eye, making my eye water. Okay, I think now I'm gonna go ahead and move into the Once palette because there's so many good colors in here that I want to play with. So I think the first one I'm going to go into is this one right here, which is called Cheer. It's like this really rich, kind of delicious, dark burgundy color. Delicious. And I'm going to pop that onto... Yes! This is so pretty. Oh my god, yes. This is reminding me of that fabulous, massive, cozy burgundy sweater that I wear every fall that I love so much that basically I get to hide in because it's like a dress on me, but I love it so much. This is like the same color. I feel like it's so beautiful. Okay, these are such beautiful quality, guys. I am so impressed because Revolution is not expensive. Like, it's a really affordable brand. Like, look how gorgeous that is, especially with blue eyes. This would be really beautiful on green as well. I mean, I always hate when I say that because then I feel like people are gonna be like, what, so I have brown eyes, it's not gonna look good? It's gonna look good on everybody, of course, but if you have green or blue, it just pops that blue and pops that green to make them look really bright and like brings the color out a little bit more. Hazel, also, if you wore this, it would make them look a little bit more green or just lighter. Would make your brown eyes look like a lighter brown. This color is my favorite. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. The texture is so beautiful. The pigment is so beautiful. Like, everything about this is just, I love. I feel like it caters to every single person's wants. That's why it's called the Once. Oh my god, I didn't even plan that. She has catered to everybody because on this side you've got warm shades, but then you've got some cool tones right here. You've got greens. I mean, like, there's everything. There's everything in here. It's nice that there's like something for everybody in this palette. It's not just cool toned or warm toned or bright colors. It's like a nice mixture of both. And I love the fact that there's like matte shades, but there's also some really beautiful like shimmery shades. I mean, I haven't played with them yet, but they look quite delightful and like they're really going to give a good sheen to the lid. I think what I'm going to do now is go into this color right here called Apartment. It's kind of like a really nice dark chocolatey brown, and I'm just going to kind of deepen up the crease, add a little bit of depth. Then I have to go into Good Vibes right here. It's just this shimmery, delightful color. I'm gonna wet my brush just a little bit with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so amazing. I need more wetness. Oh god, yes. It wettens, is that the word? Wettens? What is the word? It wettens really nice. That doesn't sound right. It dampens really nice. Maybe that sounds better. Wettens does not sound good. Do you guys see this? Like, if you just put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus into that Good Vibes, this is like, oh god, it's like foiled. So beaming and delightful and amazing, and I want it. Oh yes. It's like perfection. Good Vibes is right, man. This is making me feel great. Oh god, it's just so beautiful. Like, I don't even know if it's coming off on camera, but in real life, it is so bright and so intense. Like, I'm loving this look so much right now. I cannot even take it. I'm gonna go into Top Story right here, which is like this really pretty golden bronze. Again, I'm gonna wet the heck out of my brush, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of that, and I'm gonna pop that right into the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm gonna wipe off my brush again, dampen my brush again. Why do I keep saying wetten? It's like so stupid. And then go back into Good Vibes and just intensify and kind of like marry the two into one another. Oh my god, it's like so amazing. So now I'm just gonna brush off. There wasn't really that much fallout, guys. There was a little bit that I had to brush off in between, but not a whole lot. I'm gonna dampen this just a little bit, not as close as I was with the fluffy brush, but just a little bit. And I'm basically gonna repeat those colors. So I'm not going to go into the really light one because I feel like that's unnecessary. I'm going to go into Faith on the Needs palette first, and we're just going to kind of buff that out a little bit. Then I'm going to go back into the Cheer. Did I say it was Cheer before? Or did I say something else? I'm just going to get that up really nice and close. And then I'm going to wet my brush quite a good amount this time, and I'm going to go into the Good Vibes, the one that I love so much. And we're just going to get that nice and wet. It kind of turns into like this beautiful little gel when you get it wet. It's like amazing. Okay, then I'm going to get a little baby brush, and I'm just going to wet that. Wet. I don't know why I can't, what do I normally say? I can't even remember what I normally say. And I'm going to go into this little Gratitude highlight color that we used. And I'm going to pop that right into my inner corner. And I am going to go back in with my highlighting brush just into that Gratitude again, just to kind of double check that I haven't wiped off. Sometimes when you have fallout and then you dust it off, it can take away some of your highlight, and I just want to make sure that I'm still beaming. Oh my gosh, this look is so pretty. I'm just going to blend this out right here a little bit better. I am so impressed with these palettes, not just because I love Emily, but oh my gosh, do you see this look? It is so pretty. I'm going to take the Lord & Berry Silk Kajal Kohl Liner in Nude. And this one keeps on getting mangled when I put it in. It's like the lid's too short. Sometimes when it's like really dark on the bottom, or like if I'm using color, I like to put the nude, and then it really pops and makes the color just like stand out even more than just doing like a smoky, like dark in the corner or in the waterline. Oh, I had other shadows. Poop. I had all these other shadows to play with. They're flawless foils. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to play with those another day, because look, there's one called Unicorn right here. Unicorn foil. What if I put that in the inner corner? Okay, let's do that. You just basically mix, you put some of this on your water, or on your brush, and then you put it into the thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here's my little brush. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it into the cap. I'm gonna put a little bit of water, and I'm gonna dip, or the primer, and then I'm gonna dip my brush in there, and then I'm just going to dip it right into the unicorn foil. Oh, it's so smudgy. It's like the ColourPop shadows. It's kind of like a bouncy, spongy. I'm going to pop a little bit of that right here, the unicorn foil. Oh yeah, baby. I feel like that just made it like extra kind of purpley, which is super fun. Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer and Maybelline The Falsies. Honestly, I pick this over my long comb now all the time. I wear this every day. Like, aren't those good lashes? For like not having false lashes on. It's so good. Actually, I think I need to get a new one. I'm starting to run out. Brush off this bake. For lips, I am just going to go ahead and take some Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I got this in my Allure beauty box, and oh my goodness, this stuff is so nice. Okay, I don't think I have any Makeup Revolution lip liners, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my normal lip liner that I use all the time, which is my Buxom Hush Hush. Okay, and then I have 3 lipstick shades. These are all from Makeup Revolution, and it says Soph with an X. I think I'm going to go with Syrup, and like, how cute is this packaging, guys? Oh, it looks actually darker in the stick than it is. Oh, really creamy texture. Nice formula. I think I might just top off with my Wet n Wild. This is in the color Fly Gal. How fabulous are those eyes, guys? They're like literally my favorite colors for fall. I am so impressed with the quality, the texture, the pigmentation, the shades in there. I love that there's a little bit for everybody. Just looking at them, it's adorable. And they both have amazing mirrors. The highlight in there is absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that opal glow. It's so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, Emily, you did such a beautiful job. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. I love when good things like this happen to people who truly deserve it, who are kind, who are humble, who are just good people. And this is something that she can have for like the rest of her life that she created. Like, it's just so cool. I just get so excited and like totally nerding out emotional, but like it's like really amazing that she got to create these. I'm just the packaging is beautiful, Emily. Like, you did such a good job. I'm so happy for you. So I highly recommend you guys go and pick these up, support her. She is amazing, she deserves it, and you guys are not gonna be disappointed. I mean, I always keep it very honest with you guys. If there's something that I don't like, I'll let you guys know. And this is absolutely a beautiful, both of them beautiful palettes. It just really depends on what you want. Like, can we just get up close? I just knocked over everything with my boobs, dang it. Look how pretty that is. Like, I hope the foiled like effect of that Good Vibes color is coming across, because in real life it is spectacular.